What's up, guys? It is your host, Larry the Bearded Wonder, here with a special unboxing video direct from overseas. We have the unboxing, as promised, finally, of the Legacy Edition of Samus Returns. Released in Europe only, we did not get it here in the States. This was shipped to me by a friend of the show. Big shout out to Seth for the hookup on this. These got awfully hard to get a hold of real quick. But he was kind enough to secure an extra one and send it our way. Picked it up from the post office today, so here we are. First thing right off the bat is looking at this thing compared to just what I was seeing in pictures of the Legacy Edition. This box is freaking huge. Like, I was really not expecting it to be this immense. Nice, nice everything. I love that simplistic, just, helmet with the lit visor on the front. You'll notice here that we've got the UK rating stuff rather than the ESRB on the back side. You can see everything that we're going to find inside here. And so let's jump into this box. So let's pop this open. So right out the gate, right on the top here, we've got a really nice, just I'm impressed at the detail, the prints on the flaps of the Metroid and Samus there. So right up top, we've got a little form-fitted container here. I'm very certain I know which part this is. So let's get this out of the package and take a look at this together here. Move that out of the way. We'll get some light back in there. There we go. Alright. So we've got that nice shiny S insignia and nice like foil stamped box too. So let's pop the lid off of that there, and oh, there it is. Look at that. The as promised gold S insignia pin for Samus Returns. Let's pull that out of the box and get a little bit nicer look at that here. Okay. I was really expecting kind of just the simple, pin back here, but we've actually got like the little safety pin thing going on. But up front here, nice actual like metal pin though, real super shiny and high polish, super pretty. So we're gonna slide that back in the box. There we go. Snaps right in there, very nice. And let's go ahead and dig a little deeper and see what we got here. So we're going to pull out, okay, now this should be the Morph Ball keychain that was supposed to come with the set. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, there's a nice little perforated line there to tear along. So we'll go ahead and tear along that line there, nice and easy. Ta-da! Boom. And, oh, look at this. Here we go. So we've got a nice little Morph Ball keychain here. It is kind of like that hard rubber plastic thing. It's got a nice metallic paint job on it though, so I mean it's got some really nice reflective, really cool detail in there too. It's not super round though. It's kind of odd shaped. But they did put some really cool detail in there. Like you can see the lines on the plate and the armor plating in the Morph Ball. And on the side there, you can just see all the line work. Some of the little black bolt studs and all that. Not real heavy though, and it's not a super heavy duty thing. So let's set that to the side and let's keep digging and see what we've got in the rest of the package. And I'm gonna pull out. Come on. There we go. We have the European edition of the Samus Archives. Their artwork here a little bit different than what we got here in the States. We got a full color. We've got a real sharp looking black and white. Let's go ahead and get this popped open here and we'll peek inside. We can get through the shrink wrap. There we go. Let's get that started. Flip that out, and inside some black and white pixel art, very much akin to what we got in the keychain from the GameStop pre-order. we've got this awesome black and white Samus pose, pretty much the same as what you find on the Samus Edition 3DS XL. A little more detail in there, though. It definitely looks a little crisper than the top of my 3DS. Let's take a look and see if they got anything hiding underneath. Just the insignia there. So we'll go ahead and put that down. And also in the box, we have this lovely code for the 3DS eShop for the original Metroid 2 Samus Returns. Let's see what's in here. A little bit of how-to on how to redeem your code. And, oh, look at that. We got a little mini poster. Alright. So yeah, we got an awesome little mini poster of the original box art from Samus, Return of Samus on the Game Boy there. Some of the classic artwork out of the manual for that game as well. Let's get a nice close-up of some of those. There we go. And let's check out that guy there. And that feller there. There we go. I've got to get it to focus. There we go. Alright. And we should have just a couple things left in here. So let's see what we got. Alright. So we have here the nice Samus Returns art book. And if you flip it over, it is the Return of Samus art book. So we'll take a flip through that, see what all's in here. We got some artwork of the power suit, morph ball with the spider ball, the arm cannon there. What else we got in here? Some Zero Suit Samus. Oh, that's a beautiful shot of the inside of her ship. That's really cool. Super sharp. And going forward, we've got some artwork of the gunship. And let's take a look here. Yeah, we got some of the landing site there. That's also really nice. Good Lord. Super pretty. Nice full-page artwork of the surface of SR388. Some really nice, super detailed artwork of the caverns throughout the planet. There we go. A little more of that. Excellent. And then we've got over here, that is the art cell from the intro scene to the game there, when they're talking about the events of Zero Mission. We've got some real pretty black and white stuff. Looks like some concept storyboard stuff that didn't end up getting used in-game. Pictures of everyone's favorite vampire jellyfish. And let's see. There we go. Now we get to see all the mutations. So we've got the Alpha Metroids there. And there's our Gammas. Excellent. And getting into the Zetas here, a little more bipedal. Definitely a lot skinnier. And then we have the fantastic Omega Metroids here. Love the mouth design on that thing. It's really starting to grow on me. Just like super armor plated all up and down the back. Way cool. And let's see what else we've got in here. There we go. We can see just some of the slower evolution of the alphas into what would become the gammas. We've got some more of the art cells here. And then cover art for Samus Returns. And then at this point, the book actually flips upside down. So we're going to go into the Return of Samus artwork here. And it looks like, there we go. So we've got some real pretty artwork taken from the original Return of Samus manual. And I can vouch because I actually have a copy. This is the artwork. It's been cleaned up a little bit and, upsized, obviously, compared to an old Game Boy cartridge manual. Some of this was not in the original manual either. Like what you're seeing on these two pages was not content that was in the original. It's really cool to see. Some of this was, though, where they're showing the Chozo statues and the upgrades that you're going to find along the way. You've got your missile tanks and your screw attack and your various suit. Or, I'm sorry, the the space jump, not the screw attack. I'm an idiot. And the high jump boots. Those boots always look fucking cool, don't they? Yeah. And we've got the energy tank, and the morph ball bombs, and the spring ball, and the spider ball. See, I told you all, this was one of my nitpicks. I didn't like the new spider ball design because it was all, metal and teeth for digging into rock versus the original, where it was more of like a goopy, sticky membrane instead. And then you've got the screw attack there, and the beams. So you've got the I'm just brain farting here. You've got the ice beam there, and the wave beam, and the spacer beam, and that's right. That was the plasma beam up there, in the upper left. And then the original artwork for the different variants of the Metroids, so the larvas, and then the alphas and the gammas. Moving to the zetas, which were a little stumpier, a little angrier looking, I think. And the omegas, a little more T-Rex-ish. And then into that just fantastic queen design. Love the snarly, drooly, just vicious crocodile look there. And then going a little further, you've got original artwork for a ton of the just the basic common enemies that you'll find throughout the game here. There we go. Right there was the little mini boss to pick up the spring ball. There we go. And then little bastard jellyfish things. Some of the armored creatures. Now you get into some of the more mechanical stuff here. There we go. These guys would hide in the walls and would pop out. And there we go. Some of the actual mechanoid creatures that would float around. And there we have it. In case you're asking where the hell is the actual cartridge, well, cartridge isn't going to be in here. I was not in need of a copy of the game since I've already got a US version, and the 3DS is region locked. So I told Seth, go ahead and just take my copy of the game and knock it off the cost for what I was paying him for this. But he did send me the other very important tidbit, and that is, boom, we have the 3DS Steelbook case for Metroid Samus Returns, designed to look like an original Game Boy cartridge. Nice indented right here, so you can feel the print where it says Nintendo Game Boy, and the little ripples here. You've got the nice sticker scaled to match the size of the cartridge. Nice glossy shine on it, real pretty. Real simple back. I mean, they went down to the T really with the detail on this. Let's pop that open just to take a look at it. And there we go. Nice clean inside. It's not like you're going to find much other than the game itself inside of a original Game Boy cartridge. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, super cool steelbook case for the collection here. And that right there, everybody, is the official unboxing of the Legacy Edition of Samus Returns from Europe. So until Monday, we'll see you then. Peace.